Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Ha, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand I throw.
Oh shoot. Hello everybody. Hold on a second. I think Bliss is here. Yeah, there we go. Hi everybody. How are you guys?
Hello. Hi everybody.
Hi, JJ. Hi Bliss.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey.
I know. Listen, me, JJ, and Bliss are all sick. We're all like getting over being sick. We're all still there. If you hear my son, he's in the background. He's there. My other 2 sons are in their rooms. I had nowhere else to go. I was going to go on the balcony. But of course, before we start with this live, I was making coffee, heating it up in the microwave. And we have those microwaves that are like mounted on top of our stove. And the way they set up the electrical, it shorts out. So as I was heating up my coffee in the microwave, all of my electricity turns off. So my computer had to restart, and it decided it was going to update and all this other stuff. So I didn't have time to then take my laptop onto the balcony, even though it is very beautiful outside. So if you hear my son in the background, please try to ignore that.
He don't hear himself. My son does the same thing. It's like he can't hear how loud he is when he's got the headphones on. He's talking to his gaming. It's like, bro, like I don't need you to be like amplified, but he does that. So they don't hear.
Sorry about that. Okay, so before I start, I want to preface this by saying I want everyone in here to just please listen with an open mind. I want no hate sent to anyone. We're not trying to persuade anyone. We're not trying to turn anybody on anybody. I'm going to say hello. I'm going to do roll call in a second. I still haven't found my glasses, so I won't be reading chat. Hopefully, I'm glad I got JJ and Bliss here. They can help me with the chat. But I was sent clips of a live yesterday, and we're going to talk about it because I'm tired of allowing things to continue to be said and things get out of control like this. Bliss has allowed things to be said. It gets out of control. You already know with JJ, same thing. We are not trying to start a fight, not at all. But if you mention me, which I was mentioned, I'm gonna play the clip, and then I'm gonna allow you guys to make up your own minds. The insinuations, the accusations that were made without saying our names, and then to say you will let people know behind the scenes who the 3 people are. It's me, JJ, and Bliss. One of them doesn't have a channel. The other 2 have channels. And the things that were said that me and JJ said and did are not true. Okay? All of my lives are still on my channel. Every single one of my members only lives are still on my channel. I've never deleted not one members only. I've never privated not one members only, because some of these things were said that I said in members only, which makes it difficult because unless you're a member, you can't disprove that, right? So that is kind of messed up to say that some of these things were done in members only, because a lot of people may not be members to my channel. But I implore anybody who's a member to my channel, you don't even have to go back and go through the transcripts. Put in this person's name. I'm going to tell you who this person is in a second. Again, I'm not trying to send hate to this person, but this is not right. this is not right for you to throw my name out there and then for you to insinuate that me, JJ, and Bliss did these things to you when we did it. When we did it.
Not at all. I mean, it's very confusing to me because I've never been anything but supportive. So I'm like, what? Like, what the
Thank
fuck?
you. Thank you,
How is
though.
this even happening? Like, what have we? I don't understand it, and nobody wants to think. You always think like, oh, we all have people that we have soft spots for, right? Like that we allow a little bit of extra BS to slide
Yeah,
by because
yeah, yeah.
whatever, but none of this makes sense at all. I can't
Doesn't
even,
make
like, not
sense.
even a little bit, not even a shred.
No, I've
It
been
doesn't.
confused since June. So
Right. So I'm gonna play the clip first, and I think as the clip goes on, we'll try to explain further. But this is a time also, Bliss has to go to work in a little while, and she's sick. But I want Bliss to explain the situation as it happened because the story has changed several times now. One thing I'm not is not a liar. I know the internet is forever. Okay. I have made many mistakes online. I own them. I've apologized. I'm not a liar. Okay. So if I did something, I would admit that I did it. And even though our names weren't mentioned, I will explain how we know that it is us because of the situations. And we're gonna correct them. We're gonna correct them. Again, we're not trying to send hate. We didn't want any of this to happen.
no,
There was no issue.
I
As far
try. I try to just be, separate and be quiet. But I'm over it. Like I
Well,
can't. I
and
can't do the lies anymore.
yeah, no.
Cindy's name was mentioned, so
Hmm.
My name was
any other
mentioned.
person that would be on Cindy's panel would be me. So I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah, yeah,
there is no,
exactly.
And I'm the
it's not
mod.
even, yes, and you're the mod, and it's not a
Exactly.
guessing game. It really isn't. We knew when I
No,
heard it, I'm like, what? Like, that's not what happened.
that's
So
not what happened.
go ahead.
So I'm going to share it again. Please don't send hate to this person. That's not what we want. We're here to put the truth out there because once you say my name and then you say all these other things after, even if you didn't say my name, people people know who you're talking about. And then you said you'll tell people behind the scenes who you're talking about, which in itself is a problem. Because if you're going to accuse us of something, say our name so that we have the right to defend ourselves publicly. Give us the opportunity to defend ourselves. But you're going to tell people behind the scene, give them our names. Oh, Roddy will give you the names, and Roddy has nothing to do with this as well. She'll tell you on IG who these three people, and make sure you say who the three people are. It's not okay. It's not okay. If you're going to accuse us, say our names so that we can defend ourselves. So I'm going to play
Right.
the
And
clip. Go ahead, JJ.
there have been times that you and I have decided not to say a person's name, but
Yes.
everyone in chat knew who we were talking about.
Yes.
And it wasn't I'll just DM you who it is, like trying to do some
No.
behind the scenes
Right.
bullshittery that, like,
Right.
no, everybody knew. We just didn't want to send people that may have
To
like
their
a
channel.
new sub to their
Right.
channel. That's all it was. It was no like trying to, because people knew already. And
Yes.
when I heard, there is no doubt, especially, and I'm mostly here to be like a witness because I saw what Bliss went through when this went down, and it was some bullshit and it was wrong. And
Yes.
for it to sound like she did something wrong is just absurd to me. Talk about gaslighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's
So
been two different stories told, so
yes.
and they're both lies, so it don't matter. So you play the clip, and just kind of pause, and we'll react because
Yes.
she goes through like so many different things kind of quick, so that's like the only way to do
And
it.
that's the thing that she does go into another creator because she talks about different
Mhm.
tiers of memberships. I only have one tier, so that didn't pertain to me. I was able
Right.
to keep up and differentiate when she was speaking about me. Then she goes into another creator, then she goes back to me, JJ, and Bliss. And I will explain why I know definitively that it is me. I'm not paranoid. I don't think that the world revolves around me. I don't think that
No.
every song is about me. That's not me. Okay? Right. But I'm
Go
going,
ahead.
I'm going to you guys can make up your own minds, but here we go. Okay. Wait. Oh my God, my son. Sorry, guys. I told him that I was live, but these boys will be boys. Okay. JJ and Bliss, let me know if you could hear it, okay?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Wait, I didn't play it yet.
Oh, I thought.
Oh. Do you hear it, guys?
No.
No.
Alrighty then, because Cindy, the super smart dumbass. All right, hold on. Let me try. Let me try again. Shit, Lord of mercy. Sorry, guys, if I'm all in your face. Yes, share. Also share the audio. What the hell, mother flungus? All right, entire screen. Let me see if I could do window. No. Okay, duh. Shapur purr. Let's see if you can hear it now.
I think it's hilarious.
Bitch, say what you got to say to,
Yes,
the,
we hear.
You hear it now?
Where? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm too. Let's see.
clicks and views, honey, but you
I
were
don't know if
you were proven wrong, and I know you were proven wrong, and there's people in her own camp who actually reached out to me and told me that had happened, and they
This
thought
has nothing to do with us. I don't know where's the timestamp.
It's
Let me
right
see.
after she hops off panel.
Oh, it's when she falls off by
Well,
accident.
her phone dies, so it's gonna look like she's still there, but she's not.
these
Okay.
channels that don't get a lot of engagement, but yet their sub count is high. It would show you, you know what I mean, actually how many subscribers they have. So their voice, they really don't have loud voices. It just looks
let
like
me
it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody said Cindy.
let me
Then
ask you this: if I don't know if you know,
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to go to the point.
like, oh no, that's not true that you said that, whatever, but we can do it privately.
My son is super loud, bro.
Is there
Look
a
what
way
Yaya
to
did to
silence?
me. He did this.
Okay, I'm skipping through, guys. I'm
she
sorry.
dropped down, and
Okay, here we
There
go.
you go.
and
This is where it starts. Sorry, guys, about the confusion. Again, we're not trying to send hate to Koli at all.
Not at all. Not at
Okay?
all.
Not at all. We didn't
If I
want
was
to fight
gonna
with
do that, I would have done it a long time ago. But I don't do
we
shit
have
like
no
that.
issue with her. She came into my chat. I was trying to look for it beforehand, where she sent me a super chat and said, I'm probably not welcome here. I stopped. I said, Koli, that is not a thing. And I meant it genuinely. That's not a thing.
I don't know why
I
she got
remember
that.
going into a certain creator's member stream where I was a member, and when I got in there, they were talking. They were like, "Koli, we don't know if you heard, but and they're giggling. Okay, it's a panel. There's two people on panel, and
Now, I don't know if she's saying this is me and JJ, but this never happened. This never happened. There are people that have been my members since day one. Please go back, just look through the transcripts. Okay? All right.
they were giggling, and they were like, "Bobby the cat is uploading all of your videos," and they were laughing to the point of almost crying, laughing,
That
and
ain't
they
me.
were making fun of
Boss.
That wasn't us. So this part, I'm
Uh-uh.
thinking it can't be us because that never happened. So maybe this isn't about us because that never happened. Never, ever. So maybe this part isn't about me and JJ. It has to be. It has to be because
It has to be.
and if it happened, please show me. Show me where it happened.
It's
'Cause
about us, but it isn't true. Flat out.
That
It's
is-
not true.
that
We
didn't
would
happen.
never, for one, we've not been a Bobby the Cat fan for how fucking long? Like,
He
we
unmodded
don't.
us, JJ, when Roadhog put out the bounty. Remember the $50 gift card? We were unmodded that day or the next day. That was way before Bobby the Cat started speaking about Koli.
Don't even watch. I'm
So
not even
she's gonna
like a
think that we
sub.
continue to be his mods after he drug her, which wasn't true. We weren't no longer mods. So these are all things that how we know that she's talking about us, and she mentions my name, and then she'll say later, one of them, two creators, one of them is still in Roadhog's community, one of them has left. I guess she's saying me because I'm no longer in the chat because
But
I'm
I
trying
am.
to stay in lane because I'm trying to stay out of the bull crap. That's
Right.
the only reason.
But I am. I'm still in there, and I don't really give a fuck who likes
No,
it
no,
and
that's
who
what she
don't.
says. That's how, no, but I'm saying that's how I know that these are all clues that she's speaking about us, because she says the two women, one of them is still in Roadhog's community, one of them is no longer in his community, and that she still says, why am I, just let you listen.
Go ahead, play.
So,
as I was being actively drugged. And then they were saying they were my friends, and one of them was a moderator on my channel.
I remember, I think JJ, you were a moderator on her channel, right?
Yes.
I think at one time we both were moderators on her channel at one point. Right, JJ?
Yes, I was definitely a mod.
I was too at one
You
point.
probably were.
And Bliss was also a moderator, but so we all were at one point. Just so I could put that out there.
Like, what kind of person does that shit, dude? Like, what the fuck?
We didn't do that. That never happened. So
you know what I mean? Like, who does that shit?
I don't know, but
who is that vile
not,
that you would do that to your own member? Why wouldn't you reach out, especially when you talk to them on IG, instead of putting you on blast in front of everybody in the community? You know, like, that's just, it's just. Oh,
and if we did do this, like she said, turning that mirror around, why did you never reach out on IG? And if we did this,
I did.
No, I'm saying her. Totally.
I know, but what she's saying is not true. I did. I was reaching out for months, and she was just ignoring me.
Yes, I
but
know.
I never took offense to that with Koli, because I'm kind of the same way. If I got work and shit going on, I'm gonna message you back when I can. Now, usually it's like a day. With Koli, she'd disappear for weeks.
Yeah,
but it had been like 2 months.
Stuff, but
she never messaged me back. So, yeah, I mean, I can prove that. I definitely reached out, multiple messages. I waited weeks and would send another message. So she's lying. That's not true.
Pixie Dust, don't worry about that. I promise I'm not here trying to get anybody to join. I appreciate anybody. I know times are hard. I understand that. I pressure, and thank you, Miranda. I don't pressure anybody. I was just saying that if somebody that is my member, not saying you have to go join my membership and go see if I'm a liar. That's disgusting. I wouldn't say that. And so let me make that clear. That's not what I'm saying. Like, join my membership if you want to see that I'm not a liar. No, I'm
not at all.
It is a member. If you are unsure, then just go through the transcripts and you can see we never did that. We never did that. Never, not once. That's crazy. Never laughed at her.
Not only that, but
nothing.
Cindy, we've never come for her whatsoever.
We've never come for her at all.
Never.
We've defended her. We've defended her many times, even when she had blocked me, because she's going to say she had blocked the person and she blocked the ex-mod and fuck her and all this stuff. She had me blocked for a long time and I didn't understand why. I was like, why am I blocked? Why did Koli block me? I could see people saying hello to her in chats and I couldn't see her and I didn't understand. And then she unblocked me and I didn't bring it up. I was like, okay, she felt some kind of way about something, fine. But we never dragged her. We defended her many times.
She didn't unblock me until she decided to be cool with Jeremy and Michelle.
Yes, that's when she unblocked me too.
And she didn't block me originally either. Like she's saying right here, she saw me do this and unmodded and blocked me. That never happened. I wasn't blocked until maybe, I think it was around October, November that she blocked all three of us.
Yes.
And now, like, all of a sudden I'm unblocked. So I don't know.
We all unblocked you, but we're blocked now. We're going to be blocking you. I'm not laughing at the. I'm laughing at the situation.
Because she decided to be team Roadhog and figure, let me unblock these people since they chat in his chat. And listen, I don't go in anybody's chat for anybody else. I don't unblock people for anybody else.
Nope.
I do my own thing.
I don't cheerlead for anybody.
I don't care. Exactly. I may not like everything a person does, but if I can understand them and I enjoy their content, I'm going to watch and I'm going to go there. And if I feel like chatting, I'm going to do it. And I really don't care who likes it or not. And that's not to be insensitive, but I'm an adult and nobody could tell me where to go, where not to go. I don't play these YouTube games. I just don't. I'm not going to do it.
And people say, right, I don't care where you go. I
Yeah.
genuinely don't. I have mods right now that are mods, and I would never take their wrench for being in a chat of somebody that I don't get along with. That
Right.
is an entitled attitude. That's none of my business. How they treat me
Exactly.
is all that matters to me. I don't go looking into those chats to see what they're saying because they don't belong to me. That's weird. So that I lead by example with that. I don't just say that and then I'm unmodding people or being nasty to people because they're in chats of people that I don't get along with. That's crazy and it's entitled. So I just want to say that because there are mods in my channel right now that are my friends. They go wherever the hell they want, as it should be. As it should be. Okay? All right.
Well, duh, you have to be duh. You have to be duh. I forgot. You have to be so to be a member. I forgot about that. But you know what I mean? That is just so fucked up to me. Like how I was sitting there watching them actively laugh at me because I was being drugged. And they were laughing so hard, it was making them barely be able to speak. And if I told you who they were, you'd be shocked.
Mm.
You would be shocked because there's some people who love these people dearly. You know what I
I'd be
mean?
shocked too,
And
Koli.
I'd be shocked too because it didn't happen. I'd be shocked too. So I must have had an out of body experience because it didn't happen. And I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
The only time, I mean, we laugh about things, and I always say that I'm goofy and that I laugh at a lot of things, but never someone
Never.
coming at somebody that
For
we
something that's
like.
out
Are
of their
you
control.
crazy? Exactly. Never, ever. This never happened. I
No.
want proof. I want to see proof
I
because
would
this
love
shit
to see it too.
never ever happened. This is a lie. And no, Tira and Tira's cronies, we are not like you. We are not coming at Koli in that way.
No.
So don't even try it, bitch. Don't.
No.
Carry
No.
on. Go do your thing.
None of that
This
is
isn't
happening.
that.
We're not right. We're not dragging her. It's not going to be a back and forth with her. None of that. Okay. But this isn't okay to do because it leads to speculation and
But that's what
it's
she wants.
yeah, and it's
I'm
not
sorry.
okay.
I'm gonna call it like
Yeah.
sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, like I see it.
Yeah.
Me watching this made me
Mm-hmm.
feel like she is actively trying to get people that we have been cool with for years against us. So at
Yes.
first she goes into
Yes.
Roadhogs wanting, unblocking us because we're there, and now she's part of the Roadhog team. And
Right.
now she wants to pull everyone away from us.
Yeah.
I don't see any other reason why these lies would be said. I don't get it. I
Oh,
was
GJ.
ghosted by her.
Yes, you
That's
were. Yeah.
for no reason other than well, this is my opinion. She got a new friend who is still currently she says her bestie mod on her channel. And when they started to get really close is when she pulled away from me, which was fine. Like, we were never besties, so it was
Right.
fine.
Right.
And
Right.
and then it was just, bye, Bliss.
Well,
F you,
no,
Bliss.
nope, Bliss, I ain't gonna let you do that because it was not fine. You were upset. You were
You
because
were
you
upset.
didn't
You were
understand.
upset.
You didn't understand, and you had defended her
Yes.
against people who say that she just ghosts people for no fucking reason.
Oh, I have a screenshot of
I
it.
have a screenshot
Yes.
of that too. I have a screenshot of
Yep.
sorry, it's got you off, of Bliss defending her even after Bliss was hurt. And she had done it to her. Bliss was still in my chat and it's up on my screen. Bliss saying that people accuse Koli of doing this to her friends and she doesn't do it. And I can post that if you guys would like to see it. I think I will. I think I'm going to upload it to my StreamYard now because I want to show receipts. Okay.
Yeah. And
Well,
you're right. I was upset.
you were, and it
I
broke
was.
my
But
heart.
now I'm thankful.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get
I'm
it,
sorry.
and
And
it
that's going to
broke
come
my
off mean,
heart.
but I'm sorry. I am very, very happy that this all happened when it did because I want no parts of the drama she brings. I'm good.
Yes.
And I
hi,
get it, but it
Fran.
still
Hi,
broke my.
everybody.
It
Sorry.
still broke my heart for you. I remember we were. I mean, we definitely were not newly friends, but because if anybody knows, me and Bliss were not like we were on the opposite sides, and it turns out that once we got to talking, we're so much alike in a way
Yes.
that
Yes.
that's exactly what happened. Like, because I can be, and I know this, you know, I can be somewhat standoffish and like, wait a minute, let me like feel this person out before I go all in and like them, which is not the best for social media, which is why I don't have a career on social media.
Yeah.
And I don't care. And I know that about myself.
Yeah.
And Bliss can be the same way. And
Yes.
she defended Koli against so many people. And it's just sad to see that she was kind of like tossed away. I watched it happen. I mean, this is not something I'm making up in my head.
No.
It's not something she's making up in her head.
No.
I watched it, and it was day by day. And she would say, I'm just going to reach out to her one more time and see. And for whatever reason, Koli just ghosted her, period.
Yeah.
And
then when it was brought to the forefront, Koli said that she unmodded her by accident.
That was the original story.
You can't unmod somebody by accident, guys. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't. You have to actively go and click on their name, and it says remove as a moderator. It's very difficult to do it accidentally, right? So she said that she accidentally did it, and she kept saying that. But then in this live, she says she did it because of this. So let me play this real quick so we can get through this. Then we're gonna give you our thoughts and what really happened in our opinion on our side. So anybody who just came in, this is Koli as seen by a subscriber. Please, no one send her hate. Please, this is not a bashing stream. But she did a live last night where she mentioned my name and then she made accusations, indirectly throwing massive shade at me, JJ, and Bliss Chris. So on my panel is JJ and Bliss Chris because she was saying how she wasn't going to say who she was talking about publicly, but that she was going to tell everybody behind the scenes, which is problematic because then you're planting seeds that we've done these things and not giving us the opportunity to defend ourselves. And when I watched it, I was upset because it leaves room for her to feign innocence. I wasn't talking about you guys. I could have been talking about anybody. All I said about Selfie is that I used to love her members only, but that she was played for a fool. That also never happened. I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm not an idiot. I just play one on TV. So I can read between the lines, and I think it's really messed up that you didn't say it with your whole chest and just come out and tell us how you felt, that you made accusations that are untrue and didn't give us the opportunity to defend ourselves because you were going to tell people behind the scenes who these three people were, and to make sure you tell them who these three people are. Two of them have channels, one of them don't have a channel. We're not that ignorant or stupid, okay?
Then they kept saying that this person who was dragging me wasn't doing a certain thing. And then they came into my chat one night and I showed them, look, yes, they did. And
I know she's talking about us because this was Bobby the Cat. Bobby the Cat had made videos about her. And in one video, he called her a derogatory name like meth mouth. Me and JJ hadn't heard him say meth mouth. So we weren't lying. We didn't hear that. So we were like, he called you that? Really? So she showed us that. And we were like, wow, sorry, we didn't know that. So this is another indication that she's talking about us. And we weren't playing stupid. We didn't hear it.
Well, that's because you guys weren't watching. You guys weren't even watching Bobby. The only one watching Bobby was me. And I was the only one on any of the videos about Koli in the comment section taken up for her. And then I'd just be dragged and, you know, of course, a bunch of reply comments, whatever. But Koli, she would disappear for weeks at a time. So I'm taking up for her all the while getting dragged by people. And she's not there.
Yep.
So I stopped. I stopped watching. I didn't stop like supporting her or taking up for her. I just stopped watching any of those videos that had her name in the title. And I still, to this day, will not watch a stream of people dragging her.
Right. Exactly.
And that's true. That's true. Bliss doesn't do that. It's not. She's always.
Yeah, Michelle, you missed a lot. I mean, it's not your fault. No, I'm sorry. I'm reading Michelle's comment, and she said above, could she be like misconstruing it or remembering it wrong?
Thank you, Shay.
She's remembering a lot wrong.
Well,
she's remembering a lot wrong.
I think it's intentional. I think she knows what happened.
Yes. I think that this is purposely. I think that this is purposefully done.
It's intentional.
Try to ostracize us. I don't know why. We didn't come for Koli. We didn't. This was when I got this clip. I was so upset. So upset. Like, why? Why, Koli? We didn't do anything. We haven't dragged you. When you came into my chat and you super chatted me, I told you, first of all, you don't need to super chat me for me to say hello to you. And I know I'm not welcome here. When did I ever give her the indication that she wasn't welcome?
Never.
That's not a thing.
And
That's
she
not-
didn't again do that until she started to be cool with Jeremy and Michelle. And I think it's because, like, I know I go in there, and again, I don't care. I honest to God, I don't care. I see the
Right.
women that Roadhog goes after as people that fucking nonstop poke him and then get upset when he bites back. You already know.
JJ?
Yes, I think that was the universe. That was the universe. The universe was like, JJ.
Oh, Cindy.
Yes.
In your chat is Rebrand. Rebrand was a mod when I was a mod. And
Yes.
she had the same thing done to her as me. Like, Koli just unmodded and turned on her.
Yes, I did see the thing with Rebrand and all of that too. And this is why I'm saying, you don't have to listen to me. I'm a grown adult. There goes JJ again. I'm a grown adult. And because I get close to one person doesn't mean I have to throw my other friends away.
Never.
And that is also problematic. And some people can't focus on more than one thing at a time. I'm not being shady. I'm being honest. Some people can't have more than one friend at a time. That is also okay.
Yeah.
I am not here to force somebody's boundaries or like kick somebody's door down. Like, you have to be my friend. You have to DM me. But it's also not okay when you decide not to be friends with somebody and they don't understand why. And then you turn them into the villain. And then you turn them into the villain when it didn't happen that way. That's not okay. This is the first time we're ever talking in a negative way about Koli.
Ever.
Not in a negative way, because she, and at the end of this, she says, I don't know why people treat me like this. I've never done anything. I've only ever responded. No, Koli, you started this.
Yeah,
We didn't do
don't.
anything to you.
Never. Listen, there have been people, and I'll tell people straight up. Do I talk to Roadhog privately? No. I have talked to Michelle in DMs on IG, and I'm very hesitant to ever say a name or say, like, be careful. And there have been a few times that I've wanted to, but I just don't, because it can cause more problems, and I just try to stay out of it and think that they'll see it eventually. This situation doesn't even make sense, because I can't tell you, if you guys were to even go back and look, not just members only on regular streams, you will hear us randomly, like, out of no, we could be talking about makeup and then suddenly be like, and leave Koli the fuck alone.
Yes.
The mesmen are so bad. So
and leave Koli the fuck alone, we would say.
Yeah. So she had some allies, people who were trying to be there for her, and it's almost like she doesn't know how to handle that. So she's gonna fuck you over, and then when she decides that you're okay again because you like the people she likes, she's gonna unblock you and make up some bullshit, but not say it publicly, but say it publicly, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Like, come at you publicly and throw out these, shade the shit out of you. Of things that are really messed up, because if we're up here laughing so much that we're crying laughing at her being drugged about her teeth.
Never happened.
What?
Never.
You're gonna say that, but then not say our names, but then say behind the scenes, you will let everybody in your chat know that you're talking about me, JJ, and Bliss. That is not okay. That is not okay, because we have the right to defend ourselves. And show me where we did that, where we laughed at you being drugged, and we were laughing. Koli, Bobby the cat is dragging you.
Never.
I mean,
never.
So much
Bobby
crying.
the cat has drugged us. I mean, why would we laugh at that?
He's drugged me without saying my name, talking about Koli's mods and our relationships and blah, blah, blah. But I urge people, I'm nothing if I'm not fully honest. You can go back through anti-Koli streams. You will not see my name in there. I commented one time on another creator's stream, and it wasn't live, it was just in the comment section. And I put my opinion. I didn't say Koli's name. I wasn't disrespectful. I just stated the facts and left it at that. That is the only time I've ever commented about Koli. And again, the video was about her, so it was obvious I was speaking about her, but I
Yeah.
was not disrespectful.
No,
If
you
anyone else
weren't.
can
you have the
find
right.
anywhere where I have ever dragged or called her out by name to just, say bad things about her, please show me.
To
You are
jump on a
damn.
bandwagon. We've never done that. We've
Uh-uh.
always had our opinions, and whether people like it or not, there's people that dislike us for our opinions.
I'm
But
anti-bandwagon,
right, exactly.
anti-establishment. Like, if anything, I'm going to be on the opposite side. Like, I
Right.
go where I look at both sides and form my own opinion. I don't
Exactly.
hop on the bandwagon because I like this person, and now that this person that I didn't really like is supporting them, so now we're besties all of a sudden. I don't
Right?
play that game. That's old,
Nope.
like KJ bullshit. I don't play that anymore.
No, I've been
Absolutely.
on the anti-KJ, learned my lesson. You only have to put, my hand only has to touch fire once to be like, ay, caliente. I ain't doing that shit
Exactly.
again.
Exactly. And I just think it's really fucked up because, I didn't know Koli as a friend personally. I've never been in a DM with her or anything. That's why it's crazy to me. Like, why would I just choose to pick on somebody who I hear is sick? And like, I would never, people that know me know I would never do that. That's just not what I'm going to do.
But
It's
JJ, we've
ridiculous.
told people, why are you picking on a woman that has,
Right.
I don't want to go
Right.
into her medical history, but why are you, coming at her so hard when she's dealing with these real life things? Now, for anybody who may not know, how I was introduced to Koli was Koli coming at me hard body, and I had no idea who she was.
Yep.
No idea. She came at me in defense of Tira. Okay, I'm only mentioning her name this one time. Please, nobody start mentioning her in my chat because this has nothing to do with her. I'm mentioning her for the sole purpose of letting people know how I was introduced to Koli years ago.
Yeah, that
Okay?
piece of
Made
shit deserves
videos talking
no.
about no,
That piece of
nothing.
shit doesn't even deserve her name to be said, to be honest. So.
Exactly, but I had to say it so people can understand.
Right.
She
No,
came
I
at me
did
for
too.
having my
Right.
nails done, for wearing makeup, because years ago I was doing bad, and people helped me. And Koli, in defense of her, came at me not even knowing me anything, and she sincerely apologized to me, and I forgave her. I forgave her wholeheartedly, and it was a wrap. It was the slate was wiped clean. Because when somebody sincerely apologizes to me, I can move on. I can. It's
Right.
when I don't get an apology, or when it's apologia, which is another thing. I'm going to do a whole stream on what apologia is, the difference between a sincere apology and what a lot of people on YouTube do, which is apologia, that they only apologize to save face or to save their platform and all this other stuff. So stay tuned for that. But since I genuinely accepted her apology, and I thought we were good, and then we go back and forth where she blocked us all at the same time. We didn't know why, and then unblocked us, and I didn't treat her any different. I don't push
No.
people boundaries. I'm not gonna go into you blocked me. I'm like, okay, she don't want to fuck with me. I'm not gonna kick your IG DMs door down like, hey, what the fuck? I'm gonna leave you alone. Okay, something about me isn't clicking with you. I am okay with people's boundaries. I don't cross
Right.
people's, don't cross mine.
Do you
Too
guys
many.
remember what I said when she came in and dropped that super chat? Like, I'm probably not welcome here, but do you remember what I said in the chat?
No,
Yes,
what did you say?
you said you were glad to see her. Didn't you say that?
That's being too nice.
I thought somebody said that. Somebody
I
said that.
said everyone is welcome here. That is what
Okay.
I said.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
somebody else was
Okay.
like, I'm glad to see you here, Koli, and I was happy at the way she was received in my chat, because I don't want people to be ostracized. I don't want people to be ostracized.
No.
I didn't know what the problem was. I knew Bliss, because Bliss is one of our best friends. So I knew how Bliss was feeling and all of this stuff, but we still didn't bring it to the internet. We still didn't
Nope.
treat her different.
Never.
Never
Nope.
said anything in your chat. I mean, I mod for a couple creators. If
Sorry.
there's someone in chat that I don't like, because trust me, there's been a few, I
Right.
would never disrespect a creator's channel like that. And Sunshine State of Mind, join the club, girl, because I've been confused since June.
We don't understand
And
either. So
Rebad,
maybe if we
you're
finish
on
playing
point.
this clip, maybe people will understand if we finish playing this clip. Sunshine State
Yeah,
of
let's
Mind,
play
I
it.
don't know, we're in the chat. We're gonna play the clip. We don't understand where it's coming from either.
No.
I have an
the
idea now.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh,
Ray
so do
Brand
I.
said,
Oh.
she's being spoon-fed misinformation from somewhere, and I have a feeling I know where it's from.
So do I. You're letting somebody
Uh-oh.
in your ear, and again, you feel like you have to defend them. I ask people to stay out of it. I don't ask anybody to come to my rescue or get involved in anything I'm doing or any issues I have with people, and that's on God. Okay, so if somebody's in your ear because of something they did wrong to me, and because they're afraid that I'm going to address it, that's another problem.
I get it now.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
I'm a little slow, y'all. It took me a second.
But then again, that's just me
and
assuming.
that shit makes sense.
Sunshine, this was right before you were even on Koli's channel at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, this happened a long time ago. When she came at me, it was years ago. She apologized to me. We were good money. This also came out of left field where me and JJ were laughing about Bobby the cat dragging her. That never happened. Anyway, let's play the last. It's only a few minutes.
Okay. Just do it. Yeah, play it all the way through.
You're like, I'm so sorry. But yet they're still over there actively supporting that person. But yet you say I'm a valuable member. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? And that person wasn't even a member on their channel. Like, I'm sitting here paying you. You know what I mean? And then when creators have that top tier.
She's not talking about us. I think you all know who she's talking about. I'm not going to throw that creator's name in.
I'll do it.
I'm not doing that.
All right, I won't do it.
It just doesn't pertain to anything, so it.
Right.
True.
But I
whole other story.
I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to throw another creator into this. That I don't want to muddy it because I'm not trying to come for Koli, but we have the right to defend ourselves. It's
been a long time coming.
Yeah.
The $14.99. There's a very sweet, innocent creator on this platform. She's just so sweet to everybody. You know, everybody thinks she's like so holier than thou. She has a fucking tier that is $14.99 a month. But she ain't about the money. Okay, got it.
I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to leave it alone. YouTube is about money. YouTube is a business for some creators, bigger creators. This is their income. This is how they make money. So they're going to have tiers. And if they have people that are willing to pay those membership prices and they are giving content to their members, I think that is between them. YouTube is a business. Please let's not pretend that YouTube isn't a business and that every single person who becomes a creator wants to get monetized, wants their channels to grow, wants to be able to do all these things, memberships and all this. That is the point of YouTube. And if anybody ever sits here and tells you that's not their goal, maybe they are independently wealthy, they don't need the money, but we shouldn't be shaming anybody for trying to make a business out of this.
That particular creator this is her business, and she makes that clear. So I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't. It's just shade. It's just shade. But let's move on.
Sunshiner, if I told you who the fuck that was, you would be shook. Like, because you know this person. And you don't think this person's like that. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you behind the scenes. But in Welsh, I tell you too. I'll tell all y'all, but I ain't gonna say it on the channel because I don't want to back and forth. You know what I mean? I blocked her.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I mean? She's blocked, and I moved the fuck on. And the mod.
You blocked me, then you unblocked me. So say that you had me blocked for months, and then when you started going into Roadhogs, you unblocked me. I'm probably blocked now. I will definitely be blocked now.
I fucking unmodded her and blocked her ass too. Fuck her.
Bliss.
Like, I don't care. If you are going.
But it was a mistake that she unmodded you, right? But it was
Which is it, Koli? Was it a mistake? Right. Or was I talking shit and you had to unmod me because I was talking shit? Let's pick the right lane because they're both wrong, but let's at least pick one girl.
Seconds so we can hear that again.
Sunshiner, if I told you who the fuck that was, you would be shook. Like, because you know this person.
Sunshiner,
and you don't think this person's like that. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you behind the scenes. But in Welsh, I tell you too. I'll tell all y'all, but I ain't gonna say it on my fucking channel because I don't want the back and forth with it. You know what I mean? I blocked her. You know what I mean? She's blocked. And I moved the fuck on. And the mod, I fucking unmodded her and blocked her ass.
Why the fuck are you talking about it live? publicly, you asshole. Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself because this is annoying me.
But she won't say it publicly, our names, but she's going to drag us and say that we did these things. Again, not allowing us to defend ourselves, because then when we do speak up, she's going to say she never said our names. She wasn't speaking about us. Guys, she's speaking about us. Marquise, bro, I'm live. Yeah, like, y'all doing too much. Y'all think y'all too grown to get an ass whipping. Y'all not.
If you are going to sit, okay, here's my thing. If you are on my channel, you can go where people hate me. I don't care. But when you're actively partaking in the dragging of me, and then you're a moderator on my channel, that shows me who you are. You can go and actively participate in dragging me, and yet you're a moderator on my channel. How does that work? Yeah, you know exactly who it is. We talked about it earlier, actually. Yeah.
And I understand Sunshine State of Mind. You're a mod of hers. I understand that. And I didn't want to come. I don't want to drag her. I'm not dragging her. But what she said is not true. You weren't here, Sunshine State of Mind. You didn't hear. She accused me and JJ of laughing at her, laughing so much that we were crying laughing when Bobby the cat talked about her teeth and called her meth mouth. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. What I want is for you guys to listen with an open mind. Imagine if this was you, if you were a content creator. I've been drugged, okay? And I don't care. Drag me for things that I've done. But don't drag me for things that I haven't done and I haven't said.
And let me tell you why I would never laugh so hard. Never laugh, period. I don't think this shit is funny. And you know why? Because
well, you do have the right to be asking questions, Sunshine State of Mind. Sorry, JJ.
No, please. Yes, you can ask questions, absolutely. Yes. And we're not by any means upset with you.
No.
But it's just the lies are so fucking ridiculous. Let me tell y'all, okay? In 2020, I had to have every one of my teeth in my mouth, okay, at 44 years or 40 years old, because I'm 44 now. I had to have every single one of them removed and have a massive surgery and have implants, dental implants, full of my entire mouth. And from a degenerative disease that I didn't even know that I had, my teeth looked beautiful, but suddenly a gorgeous looking tooth was falling out. And I didn't know why. I have a degenerative disease. I would never fucking make fun of someone for losing teeth. Ever.
No.
I cried my eyes out when I found that out. And I don't even want to tell you what it fucking cost, okay? Like we're talking, and it could have been either I just have them all removed because they were all gonna fall out, and the way I could tell was a taste in my mouth. And it was so crazy. I'm thinking I have these beautiful teeth. I just got done with all this dental work. No, my jaw would not hold teeth anymore. So I had to go, and it cost more than a luxury fucking car, okay?
Yeah.
Or I had the choice of having dentures. Well, luckily, you know, my husband and I, we came together and decided to go for the surgery and just have the implants. I would never in a million years make fun of someone's teeth. That's a lie. I would never. And we don't addict shame here. So fuck with the meth mouth or anything. We would never do that.
No.
I'll be straight up. That's why my teeth are horrible. Is from drugs. So that is my biggest insecurity. Let's just put it out there, because like I said, I'm honest to a fault. I would never do that. Ever.
And I've also shared my mother, trigger warning, had teeth punched out of her mouth. Okay, I've shared that on a members only live. My mother had her teeth punched out of her mouth. So the day that I laugh at somebody else getting a tooth punched out of their mouth or anything happening to their mouth would never happen. But for you to say that me and JJ laughed, and that we laughed so much that we almost cried, it didn't happen. And then you're saying it without saying our names, leaving it open to speculation, and then saying that you'll tell them behind the scenes again, which is harmful, because behind the scenes, you'll tell people that it was us when you didn't say it publicly, so that we can't come back and say, show us where we did that, because then you can have the ability to have deniability. I wasn't talking about you, when everything else she says, you know that she's talking, but she even says my name. And that is the problem. We never wanted to come and do this and speak about Koli. Do you know how hurtful it was to hear this clip? And it incited us out of nowhere. Like,
I
what
couldn't believe it. Just out of no, and I gotta say, this happened to me last June, and I have not wanted to speak about it. I haven't said anything really anywhere. And if you look at the chat, this is the main reason right here, because I've been put in this position many times where someone I support is, you know, talking or giving criticism to someone else I support, and it's a really sucky situation. And I did not ever want to put any of these people through that. There's people in chat confused, you know, just it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys.
I'm really sorry. Like, that's something that makes me upset, honestly. I don't want to put people in this position.
In the middle. We don't want
to
be in the middle, guys. Nobody has to be in the middle. We don't do that here. We don't do that. You are still, everybody that goes to Koli, you are more than welcome. You will never be side-eyed or treated any differently. That's not a thing. That's on God. But this is not okay, because if you're going to tell people behind the scenes, me, JJ, and Bliss have done this, then that leads to behind the scenes people are circulating things that we did not do. So since you say it on a public platform without saying it, we're going to defend ourselves, and we're going to say wholeheartedly that never happened, because I'm not going to leave it open for assumptions and for speculations, and we didn't do anything to deserve this.
Well, and she's not a child, and she understands what happens on YouTube
when you do
very
this
well, when you do these things. So for me, it's like it's hurtful, because I don't want to, like, obviously I'm not going in the way that I could and that I have with some others, because it's like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Like, we did nothing to you. Why? This doesn't even make sense.
Nothing. We
Koli,
defended
I
her.
see you in chat. I see you. You hurt me. You ghosted me, ignored me. I tried to reach out to you to fix this multiple times. You never told me what I did. I even went public on a video that you did talking about this situation with me, which I did not want you to do, because you know what happens when you discuss any mod issues. Everyone's going to take that. Everyone who is dragging you is going to take that and run, and then I'm pulled in. But I even commented on that stream for you to please reach out through IG, because I've been messaging you, and you never did. And I never said anything.
No.
And here you are making up lies. This is the second lie you told, because first I was unmodded by accident, and now all of a sudden, 8 months later, I was unmodded because I talked shit on you in Cindy's channel and laughed at you being drugged.
And because you supported Bobby.
So please tell me. I want to know what I did. I want to know why all of a sudden you're doing this, because we're all very confused, and you're here. The source is here. I'm going to ask you straight up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe. I mean, it's not my channel, and I don't know how y'all feel about it, but maybe she drops the link.
Maybe when we're done playing this, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because she has the right to defend herself.
She does.
You said that we laughed at you, Koli. That never happened, Koli. All of my members only lives are still up, every single one. And I could tell you, we never laughed at you. That didn't happen. Okay, it's not that it happened and I dirty deleted it. That didn't happen. We would never laugh at something like that. I'm a recovering addict. Okay, JJ shared she had all her teeth removed and had to get implants. I shared many times. This is not the first time I'm saying it. I've said it many times. My mom had her teeth punched out of her mouth. So none of that is funny, and I don't think it would be funny. We would be sitting here laughing to the point where tears are rolling down our eyes from laughter. That is dangerous and harmful for you to say, and we don't know why you said that. We don't know why you mentioned us in this way negatively when we didn't do anything. We thought we were good. You came into my chat and you super chatted me and was like, I know I'm not welcome here. And we were like, nah, Koli, you good.
And that was after the fact. That was
Yes.
after the apparent streams where we were laughing at her being dragged. And Cindy,
Right.
I know the exact date that she unmodded me. So I went back to your members onlys. There's only 2 members onlys right before that happened. So those are the only 2 that she could be referring to, because she said it happened in your members only, and then she unmodded me. Nothing. There's
Yeah.
nothing in there. I don't even think I never got through the second one, but if people want to go back and look, June 23rd is when I was unmodded, and Cindy has 2 streams that month right before.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go back and look yourself. And if someone finds something, please send it to me.
And also, she said that after Bobby the cat was dragging her and made those comments that me and JJ were still mods on his channel. That is also untrue, because we were modded the same day that Roadhog made the bounty for the $50 card.
Unmodded, yeah.
To find out, we unmodded, right, that same day when Roadhog said about a bounty. Tell me who's the creator behind the cat. So that is not a thing. We weren't still in his chats modding for him, because that was untrue, and that's another statement that you made. Let me play it, because
I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. And the thing is that y'all listen. I know that Yaya was like, you shouldn't care, why people don't like you. It's not that I care. I'm just curious because I'm a nosy bitch.
You're
I
telling
want to
me.
know what it is that I have done to anyone on this platform that would be worth them picking on my domestic violence, saying that I paid to have my daughter donated to clients.
we never did any of those things. So this definitely isn't us.
Never.
No, Koli, you can say how you feel. You can say how you feel, but you are saying things that are not facts. You are rewriting history and saying shit that never happened, and that's not facts, and that's not a feeling or opinion.
No, that's not feelings. You said we laughed. You said we laughed so hard that we were crying from laughter. Those are not feelings. Those are facts, really. Those are facts. You said we did that.
I would never
That's not feelings. No, you're not going to come in and gaslight me.
Violence. No, I would never in a million.
No.
My mother and me and my brother and sister were victims of domestic violence. You think I'm gonna fucking laugh at you? You gotta
And lumping us in with that, it makes it sound like we were part of it.
defended you, girl.
We
The
defended
entire time we defended you, and that's why this is so shocking. It's like, what the fuck? What? None of this
You can't say that it's your feelings, Koli. That's crazy. You accused us of something. You didn't say you felt like we were being shady. That's a feeling. I feel like, Koli threw shade at us. That's a feeling. Koli called my kid a such and such. That is stating that as a fact. You said we laughed at you. You said that we laughed at you being drugged, and that we said, oh, Koli, Bobby the cat is dragging you, that we laughed so much that we were crying from laughter. That never happened. You're stating it as a fact, Koli, not a feeling.
Like all the things like that. You know what I mean? Like, you can call me a bitch, slut, whatever. But saying stuff like that is like crossing a line. You know what I mean? And when I've spoke on them, I've said nothing but facts. People are assuming shit.
Drop the receipts then. Where are the receipts? I want to see the proof. I want to see the clip. I want you to tell in chat right now why I was unmodded. Because this will be the third story.
That right now, I want to see the proof, because you said in your life that you got proof. I want to see it, because it's absolute bullshit, Koli, and you know it. These are things that I would never do, that Cindy would never do, that Bliss would never, ever do. Do you know how upset she was that you fucking ghosted her the way that you have ghosted other people, and she stuck up for you and was like, no, Koli's not like that. No, Koli's not like that. And then what happens? I would never. So don't fucking lie on me, girl. You better produce that proof right fucking now. Because that's how sure I am that it never, ever happened. And I don't like to be lied on. I don't.
No, not with things like that. I don't like being lied on either. No.
And if anybody else is out there and you think that this won't happen to you, we've ignored this for so fucking long. Yet she still publicly is going live saying these things that never fucking happen. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And they're not feelings. They're not feelings. Sorry.
Mind fuck. And
Koli, drop the
those are not
gaslighting.
feelings.
Drop the sympathy, fucking mongering gaslighting. Just drop the receipts.
Koli,
I don't want to hear that you're sad. Honestly, you hurt me.
Yeah.
And I got nothing from you for that. I'm not giving you nothing for saying it's so sad for me to hear. And you don't need to send a super chat to do it. You could have just said it.
We're reading your comments. We're reading your comments because you also
What have
said,
I done?
Oh my God.
That has been
Sorry. Okay,
more
hold on. Okay. Koli, please don't turn it around. We were hurt. We were upset. This came out of left field. When I saw this clip, I couldn't understand why. We haven't dragged you ever. Not ever.
Nope.
No. I'm lying. When you came for me years ago, I came for you. I was like, girl, I came for you. When you apologized to me, we were good. We were good money. We defended you so many times. Okay, when that DV stuff came out, we were pissed off, and we came live and we defended you. We never mocked it. I don't think that's anything to make fun of. None of us do. But your feelings are valid, Koli. But you stated this as fact. You said we did this, Koli. You said we did this. That is not okay to put that out to your people, subscribers that we share. And that you said you'll tell them behind the scenes who it was, and you told your mod and your best friend, make sure you tell them all three. Did this.
You didn't expect us to see it, and you didn't expect us to call you out on it. Period.
Because we never do.
No, I haven't for months.
We've left you alone. We don't say shit, but that wasn't good enough. You had to keep going.
People who say I'm foul, go check out their channels. They have more videos dragging me than I've ever spoke on them. Ever. So how am I the bad one? How does that work? You know? I'll tell you. If you're in Roddy will probably tell you on IG right now. You know what I mean? For real. And you're going to be shocked. Well, you might not be, but you might be. There's two people. One doesn't have a channel.
That's Bliss.
And two of them do.
That's me and JJ.
One was a mod.
That's Bliss.
One of them is still in Roadhog's community.
That's JJ.
And one has bounced out of his community.
And that's me.
So
and I don't know. I just don't go
you know what I mean? And I
still
talk to one of the girls every time I go in there, and I'm just being polite. But
stop being polite. Stop being fake.
So she comes in here and says she loves us, and we're doing. But she said right here she only talks to JJ being polite. So which is it?
She don't talk to me. She said hello once or twice, and I'm fine with that. Because I didn't even know she unblocked me. I'm like, all of a sudden, oh, there's Koli again. Am I going to be like, oh, this bitch, she blocked? Listen, I don't got time for this bullshit. I just don't want to be lied on. Like, tell the fucking truth.
It's dangerous to say that we laughed at her, JJ. That's not a little thing. That's not like, oh, Selfie and JJ and Bliss were calling me bitches. Okay, right? Like she says in this live, call me bitches, call me this, just don't do that to us. Don't say that we laughed at a situation with your mouth that didn't happen. That's not a feeling. I'm going to keep reiterating that. That's not a feeling. You stated it as a fact that this was an event that took place, that never took place, that never happened.
And the story of why you unmodded me. That's not a feeling.
No,
that's a situation.
That's an event
that's a fact that has receipts.
Could we have done what others have done when they came for you, Koli? Oh my God. All day long we could have, and a long time ago, and get a lot of views from it. We never did it. We left you alone. We let you do your thing, have your feelings. But you cannot come live. You cannot. And let this be a lesson to you, girl, because this is some bullshit. You cannot come live and lie on people. You can't do that because it's bullshit. And I want to show all the people right now. We want to see proof. Put it on your community tab. Where did we ever do these things? It's a fucking lie. Period.
And I'm sorry, JJ, and everybody who's in the chat saying that we should have a conversation privately. I would have happily had a conversation privately had she not publicly put this out and then said she will tell them behind the scenes who did this. So that is mean you're accusing us publicly. Then you're gonna tell people behind the scenes our names, making accusations about us. That was done publicly. So we're gonna discuss it publicly. We're gonna announce that we will do that publicly.
Accuse me of laughing at you for some kind of VD and telling other people when I know for a goddamn fact, and I never say GD, never ever, but I know for a fact that me and Cindy thought it was absolutely disgusting and said so, that anybody would mention that on you because it puts you in danger. And I know for a fact what that fucking danger is. So
didn't I just say that the other day, Bliss, to you? Didn't I just say that they're putting her in danger? I just said it as recently as 2 days ago, privately to my friends, that I work with people still actively putting you in danger, Koli.
Y'all know how I am. I'm crazy when it comes to my children, and I swear to God, on my beautiful babies, that never fucking happened.
I don't have
and
to swear.
For you to say that, and to lie, like I have no interest whatsoever in a behind the scenes, so that way everybody feels good. I've got no interest, none. My interest right now is just the truth.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not coming at anybody in chat. I swear, I love you guys. I'm not coming at you. I'm a little animated because I'm hurt. I'm upset. And then to come in here and say that those are your feelings, like if we're diminishing your feelings, you stated it as a fact, man. Like don't, you know what I mean?
Cindy,
don't just go ahead and tell me that it was just the rain. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Cindy, how do you guys, I'm in chat, how do you talk to someone behind the scenes who won't answer your messages?
You can't. It's impossible.
I tried, guys. I tried for months.
And she ghosted you. And I'm not about to, I never talked, not even one message behind the scenes. So it's wild to me. I had no problems with her. And she had 3 allies over here that hated the way that people like Steph and Tira and all them bitches talk about Koli. We hate it. And I still do. I still don't think it's right. The way that they go off with 3-hour lives, you know, dragging the F out of her every so often. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't think it's right. I think, you know, like I said, you have soft spots for certain people.
Yes.
And Koli was one of those people.
Yes,
and I got bit. I got bit big time because I never did that to her. Never. We never hurt her that way. So this is crazy to me.
Never played two-faced with her. Never laughed at her. Never dragged her. Never, none of that. Never. So. Wait, Bliss, does she mention my name now? Because I didn't hear the part where she mentioned my name.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know.
She mentioned
let me just play a few more minutes, and I'm gonna just.
They were doing that, and then they were like, Bobby the cat wouldn't do that. Bobby the cat wouldn't do that. Bobby the cat wouldn't do that. So I pulled the fucking proof up and showed them live.
Yes, you did.
And they were like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, we were.
And then you know what? They still were right on over there, modding for them, modding for Bobby the cat.
We weren't mods for him anymore after that happened. Again, misinformation. No, the hell we weren't.
Never. And I would never agree with him picking on her for her teeth or any of that shit. I would never go along with that.
So when she told us it was said and she showed that he said it, we said, holy crap, we're sorry that was said. We're not denying that we said that. We were like, holy shit. Sorry that was said, but we weren't modding after that. We were unmodded way a long time before any of this ever happened.
And all that other shit. It's like, and then partaking in the dragging of me.
How did we partake in the dragging? How, when, where, why? Go in Bobby's comment section. We're not in there partaking in anything. Koli, you see, this is the thing. You're saying this as fact. These are not your feelings, Koli. You're stating this as fact that we were partaking in the dragging when it didn't happen.
Not saying anything about me, but like laughing at it as
Laughing?
he's dragging me.
No, no.
Knowing that I was beat in the face
Wow.
as he
Never.
called me meth.
See, guys, you tell me if this is her stating her feelings or stating this as fact, guys. And we don't have the right to come and defend ourselves when people that know who she was talking about. And then again, she was going to tell people behind the scenes that it was us she was talking about. So it's okay for people to think and then pass along that we did these things and we're just supposed to stay quiet like we usually do. No, no.
There are
Hell
some
no.
things that I fully admit that I laugh at when it comes to
Yes,
certain people.
we did laugh at some
people,
things.
but
Usernames of
never.
certain people we did, and I apologize for that too. It's still up on my channel, the video where I apologize
Some
for that.
people I apologize to, and some I don't. But you know, Cindy and I are different. So
We are. We're
I'm not
different
gonna ever tell somebody that I'm cool with them if I'm not. That's never gonna happen. Never. And usually people can tell right away, which is what me and Bliss have so much in common, if I'm cool with you or not. And I never did a goddamn thing to Koli. Ever.
No,
Ever.
none
ever.
of us did. None of us did. None of us did.
Mouth and shit. Like, no. I was fucking attacked. And not only that, I have a video with pictures. I have proof.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just sad. It's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. And Roddy, I hope you put all three people.
Wait, JJ, let's listen to this part when she's going to tell Roddy what to do. Listen.
Go ahead.
But no one can tell me from the day that I started YouTube.
Oh, no, wait. I fucking skipped it, damn it.
But you might be.
Damn it.
There's two people. One doesn't have a channel.
Oh, shit, I went back too far.
You know, like, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. And Roddy, I hope you put all three people.
Wow.
See?
You know what I
mean? All three
because
people.
She needs to know about all three.
She needs to know about all three. So she's telling her to tell people behind the scenes that it was me, JJ, and Bliss. So we're supposed to leave it and not say anything when now we know that behind the scenes you want people to know that it was me, JJ, and Bliss who did this when we didn't do this. Again, feelings aren't facts. You're right about that. And you're stating that this happened as facts and it didn't.
And listen, I don't have an issue with Roddy. Okay, I really don't.
I don't either.
But she knows the truth. She knows the truth because after months of trying to reach out to Koli, I finally, when I realized I was unmodded, I messaged Roddy and asked her why. And I'm not going to put out what she said. She knows what she said. So I want Roddy to tell me what the story is. Was it an accident or was I a shit person talking shit on a friend and she unmodded me?
Actively participating in her being dragged and called meth mouth. Which was it?
Right. I was a mod for Koli too. I didn't ask to be a mod. I just went in there one day and I'm a mod. I'm like, all right, cool. The next time I go in there, no, I'm not a mod anymore, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. I prefer to not be mods on channels, to be honest, because I come and go and I don't, there are a few that I'm perfectly fine with, Just Jules, even Roadhog's chat. Hell yeah, mod me. I don't care. I understand exactly the way that he feels. Do I think he's right 100% of the time? Absolutely not. But I've watched what they do, and they did it to Koli too. They are evil. They're mean-spirited. They're just terrible and will rip somebody to shreds. And that isn't what I wanted for her. I felt she was alone, and nobody wants to see somebody who is alone be shredded like that has an illness. I never once questioned her illness.
Never.
None of that stuff. That never even, it was not a thing to me.
Yo, I've cried for Koli. Like, I've cried for Koli behind her situations. Like, cried. This is why, like, I'm like blown the fuck away. I'm blown away.
I don't know why she wants to make us seem like we're something we're not. I don't
You're
understand
not
it,
perfect.
but
You say some shit. We gonna get in trouble for what JJ just said right now. JJ's entitled to her fucking opinion.
what did I say?
You're not perfect, man.
What did I say bad? I'm sure
I don't
something.
know. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But
Yeah.
you know, like, don't put things on us that we didn't do, man. Don't do that.
I don't know, but you said something and someone's gonna be mad. That's a guarantee. She's not even lying.
People are always
It's a guarantee. They're always mad. So
You guys
know,
know, like, how upset I, even before this all went down,
yes.
I was concerned for her.
Kathy,
I'm
it's
still concerned.
me.
Like, that
Sorry.
doesn't go away.
Yeah, no, that doesn't go away. This is Bliss,
No.
Chris, and JJ, of course. So that's who's on. So hi everybody that came in. Let's finish this. And Bliss was hurt most out of all of us.
Yes.
Bliss was really close.
I can
with her.
attest to that. I talked to her.
Bliss was hurt and still never dragged her, never called her out her name.
Was very
nothing.
hurt.
So
You
for
know
you to
what?
say
And I would
that it was a
be-
mistake,
I
you
would
unmuted
be-
her by accident, and then now to hear that you did it on purpose because she was actively laughing and participating when you were dragged. What?
No.
No,
And
no.
I would be, you know, any of us, any person, any human should be grateful if they have a friend like Bliss that cares
Yes.
that much about them. And it was taken fully for granted. I watched it happen. And now lies are said, and that's not fair.
And
We
it's
would
not
say
okay.
nothing. We would have left
We
you
didn't do
alone.
anything.
We didn't do shit. That's the point. Like we would have never come here today and said a
Never.
single word
Nope.
because why? You know, somebody
Why?
decides they don't like you and they don't want to reach out to you. What are you supposed to do?
What are
Okay,
you
you
gonna
don't
do?
like
Right.
me, but don't lie.
Don't lie on us.
So-
Don't accuse us of serious shit. Don't.
Real quick, half the reason I already told you guys, I didn't want to put people in the position, like people in chat, friends of
wanna-
yours, mods of Koli's. I didn't want to do that.
Mhm.
Another reason I never said anything is because I actually cared about Koli, and I don't want people making this bullshit into content. And that's the one reason why I commented
Right.
on that one stream where she mentioned this a little bit. Like, why would you say this publicly so people can come back and say, oh, another mod fell from Koli? Well, like, people are sharing the live right now. I called it. That's why I didn't do it.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't want that for her.
No, we didn't. We didn't want anyone to be able to be like laughing, like, ha ha, Koli and these people. Oh, we didn't want none of this. We didn't want none of this. We don't want to put people in the middle that enjoy everyone. It's not fair. Guys, go back and see. I haven't been live. I've been doing Temu hauls. I ordered from Temu to do something different because I was tired of the drama. I was tired of fighting with people. It was stressing me out to the point where I have burnout from YouTube, and I love coming on YouTube, but it was too much. All the fighting.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And that's why I don't understand. You know, if she's still here, I don't even know. But if she is, I want to know. Like, Koli, does it make you feel good to make your haters like be right in some way?
Exactly. That's what I didn't want to do.
That's what's happening.
Listen, Teresa, I appreciate that. I don't care if I'm unmodded somewhere at all. If any creator, it's their channel. They can do what the fuck they want. Like, it's whatever for that. And then that, what the hell? Like, I just was so confused. Unmod me.
Right.
Mhm.
That's not. I
don't give a shit.
I don't collect wrenches. I don't have a trophy case with wrenches back here.
I
can't
don't
take
want
it
any
home with
more
me.
wrenches. I'm good.
You know, and like
Right.
Steven,
my own
I
lane.
wish that it was a misunderstanding, but like,
It was too, but it
I
wasn't.
mean, like a misunderstanding would be like, I thought you said something, but
Right.
no,
Did
none
you
of
say
this
it?
ever
I
happened.
thought I heard that.
It's a
No.
blatant lie.
Yes.
Blatant lies.
Yes.
This is not a misunderstanding. It's
No,
not
it's not.
Maybe I heard some, maybe I didn't. Oh, well, now she says those are her feelings. Well, your feelings when? Were you having a nightmare or something and making shit up in your fucking head when you were sleeping? Because none of this shit ever happened. This is crazy.
No,
I'm sorry.
you
I
can't
do
gaslight us.
facts over
You can't
feelings.
gaslight us. I'm sorry.
Facts over feelings.
What?
I don't want to sound like a bitch, but fuck your feelings. I just want the receipts.
No.
Because the
Right.
shit you said
Right.
are facts, and I want to see you show the receipts.
I want to see it. Where
You
I
said
want
that
the proof.
Because I
you
have
said that you
mine.
unmodded Bliss. You said you unmodded Bliss because she participated actively when you were being drugged. You said that me and JJ were on panel in a members only, which is convenient because then the public can't see it, right? So only my members, and I don't have many members. That to me that seems a little convenient too, to say that it happened in members so that people can there can
Well,
still be that piece of doubt in people. Oh, well, it
well, I'll
happened in
tell you
members.
what. I'll tell you what, Cindy. How about for this one time only, you make it okay if she goes and finds that clip and posts it on her community
Oh yeah,
tab where
if
we ever did that.
if anybody, even the person that's my member that hates my guts, if you find that clip of me and JJ laughing and it's my members only, I swear to on my mother's ashes, post that shit publicly and put us on blast. Put
And
us
you'll
on
never
blast
get
that we
you,
got that code. And I
and you
won't
will
strike
not
you.
get struck. Yeah, you will not get struck.
I'll even
That's
help y'all out. I'll tell
So
you where to go.
Shay would have told us where to go. So all these people would
I
have
misspoke earlier.
What's wrong with
It
y'all?
was July 23rd. So it's going to be one of the streams right before that. And one of those two streams, if you guys remember, you put out prayers for me in the stream because I was at the hospital with someone I
yeah.
consider a mother who was having open heart
Yes,
surgery.
I remember. Yeah.
And I'm going through all this shit and she thinks she's hurt. I was going through a lot of shit then, and I am not one to sad fish, but a
No.
friend, I'm sorry, she was never a friend. You don't do this shit to a friend.
No, never, never. And I'm not going to let it happen to you either, but I'm not going to let that happen. You deserve to
we've
say
been
your piece
quiet all the time.
a long
When
time.
Bliss has been spoken about, JJ, remember when she was throwing shit at Bliss, like about the mod and indirectly
I
throwing shade at
remember.
Bliss? We bit our
Yep.
tongue, we bit our tongue, we bit our tongue. But then you're gonna go and accuse us, all three of us, of doing some grimy shit that is like, for me, cancelable, right? Like you cancel somebody for laughing at somebody.
We did.
Like, girl, come on.
We did. We bit our tongue. And why? For the sake of everybody else that is also friends with her. And we don't want to cause problems for her. We don't want to cause problems for her channel. None of this shit. None of this was necessary. And it's still a total mind fuck for her to have lied on us like that. And I'm sorry, this is not a misunderstanding. It's
not a
blatant
misunderstanding.
lies.
And I feel like it's done in defense of somebody else. Again, like, you know, you're cool with somebody, they telling you some old bullshit about me. So now you go on the offense, right? And want to come at us and say we did some shit so people could turn on us. Because everybody's so worried about a video that Selfie's gonna do, that Selfie has the fucking right to do. Because if
God damn, I
talks
would have
about
done that video a long time ago, and I would have done it live.
somebody comes to
But
your
that's
kid,
just
you tell
me.
me that you won't do it, okay? So I'm over it. I'm
Well, you
over
know
it.
how
I'm over it all. There's no kumbaya left to be had. There's no bringing everyone together. I just want her to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Don't
Stop
lie on
lying.
me.
Stop
Don't lie
throwing
on me. That's it.
subliminals every day. Like, I'm over it. Just shut up.
Obviously,
Stop
she
with the
doesn't
lies.
like us. Obviously,
Brush
she
your
doesn't like us.
teeth
There's no coming together.
and get it. There's no bringing everyone together. We're way past that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
She made some serious accusations on us. She said, fuck Bliss. And that mod modded her, fuck her. And all this other stuff. She did. So she
But
made
Cindy, what did she say 2 weeks ago? Do you guys remember she did a live 2 weeks ago where she was like, I know a lot of you are really fond and like Bliss, but I am too. I have nothing but love for her. I just want to know what I did.
Oh, wait, and that whole mole shit she keeps on. Let me tell you something. Bliss Chris, if that's who you are referring to, is no fucking mole, okay? She gets pissed at the same things me and Cindy get pissed at, and vice versa, okay? She's no mole. She's not trying to hurt anybody.
Wait, Bliss?
Yes, because I keep hearing that there's a mole.
This will tell you in your face how she feels about you. What? There ain't no mole.
Tell you.
She ain't digging around. She's telling you in your face.
That's why people don't like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not. You go in Roadhogs when you feel like you have something to say, and you say it, and you don't hide. You're not in there in a sock account. You're under there. It says Bliss Chris. She'll say hello to everybody. So I don't understand. And I guess the only thing I want out of it is I know, like, behind the scenes. I want a public, like, why?
No, I
Like,
want a
why?
public retraction because now I know that people behind the scenes have been told that we did this and we didn't do it.
Yes. Yep. And
Who's behind the scenes in her ear? That's what I want to know. Because I'm
Yeah.
maybe
99.9% fucking sure I already do know.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
guess,
that needs
and
to
I'll
stop too,
publicly
that behind the
guess,
scenes shit. We
and
talk our
it's
shit on my channel.
somebody that went after. Maybe this is just my guess. I don't know for sure. Trust and believe. I don't know for sure, but I'm believing it's somebody who went after Cindy's fucking sons in the worst way, and I heard it with my own ears, saw it with my own eyes, the proof, and she's scared about what's gonna come out. And Cindy, I hope to fucking God you even put the video clips, the voice clips of what was
I have to
said.
play the audio. I have to.
You
I'm not going
have
to tell
to.
people to take my word for it.
Yep, you have to. And it's
And you know what's
disgusting.
messed up? We're not going to say this person's name, JJ, but I've been
I won't.
scrolling
I won't.
because I've been feeling bad. I've
I
been
know.
feeling bad, bro. Like, I've
Yeah,
been feeling bad.
and
Like, bro,
that's
I
the
should
person
leave
you
it
are,
alone.
though.
But
That's
you
the
want to keep
person you are.
actively doing shit like you're forcing my fucking hand now. That is my
Mhm.
son. That is my son. And the things that were said about my son is unacceptable because I've never spoken about anybody's children like that. Not
Nope.
grown, not minors, not if they're 50 years old. I don't talk about people's kids, man.
And accusing you, who is about to be, what, 20, how
23
many
years and 2 days in
23 years
recovery.
sober of trying to help your son with drugs?
Allowing my son to smoke
What's wrong
meth.
with you
Allowing
people,
my son to
man?
smoke meth and giving him lighters to smoke meth.
Yep. This is the truth, y'all. This is
But
the
I don't have
truth.
the right to come out with it, right? Because it happened, what, a year or two ago? Fuck you. When
A
I
little
just
over
heard
a
it in
year.
December, when I just heard it in December, listen,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be gaslit anymore. I'm not going to
No.
be told what to say on my channel. I've
Nope.
never disrespected anybody's kids, and my son was disrespected in the worst way. There is no fucking way I would
Not
allow
just your
my
son,
son
but
to smoke
you
any
as a
drug,
mother.
meth.
What's amusing to me is the people who are so bothered by the worst fucking mothers and us calling that out suddenly is okay to make shit up about you. Like, you're a horrible mother.
But JJ, not only that, this person has been lying and denying it. That's where it gets me. It's one thing if you're like,
That's why.
man, I said some
well, then we're
bullshit.
going to show the proof.
I said some bullshit and I'm sorry. I was upset, blah, blah, blah. Multiple times denied it.
Yeah, all she
You're
said
not
was,
sorry when you do that.
I wasn't messing with you. I was upset. I thought I'm sincerely sorry with her whole chest. I would have accepted that and I would have moved the fuck on. But
No,
for
she
you,
chose to
denial,
fucking
apology,
smile
nothing.
in your face while doing it.
And
She
then
chose
smile
to
in my
come in
face.
and be like, I love you, Cindy. Oh, Cindy. But we heard it, y'all. Okay? It's on a recording. It's not like a made
I'm gonna
up
play. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video so that I won't be animated because I don't want to be disrespectful. Because if I do it in a live, I won't be able to control myself. I'm doing a video, but I'm compiling all the clips, and you're gonna hear the audio. And this is not to turn somebody against somebody, but to this day, I haven't gotten an apology. I haven't even gotten an acknowledgement.
Nothing.
Oh, it was 3 years ago. It wasn't 3 years ago, first of all. And second of all, you never apologized to me.
Never admitted it. Nothing. She blamed other people. Like, what? Like, what? And I'm sorry, but you come from my best friend and my best friend's sons.
None of my
y'all
sons
know
smoked meth.
how
Let me
I
tell you
am
something.
with
One of
my
my kids did meth or crack cocaine or any of that. They would be in a rehab. I am a recovering addict. I know how drugs are a matter of life and death.
Oh, and said that you were
passing a lighter
lighting.
to my kid, my minor kid. Like, let's get off of that because that's just gonna just make me lose my mind.
I know. All right,
Yeah,
all right.
let's
I'm
move
sorry,
on
Mama.
from that.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I'm not trying to get hot or anything. I'm too fucking sick for it, honestly. People can't hear it.
But don't.
so
let me
upsetting. And
say
when I get
this.
upset, I get angry, and I just want to apologize for getting hot.
No, I'm sorry too, guys. I'm
You're a lot
sorry.
like me.
Sorry, guys.
We always say this. We just kind of spout it out, and then we're like, oh, maybe that came out
Then
kind
we're
of
like,
harsh.
yikes.
But
We just-
yeah, but
we
no,
just showed our
for
spices.
real.
Mhm.
For real though, this is not. It's not okay. How many times can you look at people like to smile in your face, and they're doing the most awful shit that your enemies don't even do?
And all I wanted was an
That's the
acknowledgement
truth.
and an apology, not even a public apology, a private one. I
Or
didn't expect a public
cry.
apology, a private one. But now it's too late, bro. It's too late.
Right. And then cry like, oh, people are coming for my kids. Bitch, really?
And we
And
all
then
took up for her.
yeah, and we defended her even after I knew she had said this about my son.
Yes,
But then
you
when I heard the
have.
audio, it's something I was like, oh no.
All right,
You know?
yeah, this is for a pre-recorded video because
Yeah.
I'll get, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll
Definitely,
just
'cause
show you.
I'm gonna play the last part of this, and then I'm gonna take her off the screen because she's been on my
Yep.
The stream. I took the stream down, but I'll send you I'll unlist it and I'll send you a link to the stream. I'll show you the one where I showed them proof, and they were all like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," but the next day they're over there doing the same thing again.
Well, show the proof
Yep.
this time.
Proof. We gotta have proof.
show the proof that we were over there doing the same. What same thing? We weren't over there. We weren't over
Never.
And then you call me your friend. What the fuck is going on?
there. Okay.
Like, and I'm not, and I was so kind to them. I'd send super
Wow.
chat. I would be there on the stream. I would promote.
Look what she says. Look what she says. This is how I know she's definitely. She was so kind to us. She would super chat. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Please go join this person's membership.
Yes, she would say.
You know,
she would say join my
you're
membership.
missing out if you're not on this person's membership
She
because
would
it's
say
so
that.
fun.
Yep.
Like I would promote them actively on my channel
Okay.
all the time.
Thank you.
And she did.
And it's
She
like
did.
that is what I get back.
That's what you get.
I'm
What
not
did you
perfect.
get back? What did you get back, Koli? What did we do to you? We defended you at every turn because we didn't do a whole dedicated video saying leave Koli the fuck alone because that only makes it worse and that makes you
No,
more
I'll tell
target.
you what. I'll tell you what I believe, and this is I don't have any kind of proof on it at all, but you know we know Koli, and she goes back and forth between. And sorry, y'all, about my voice. It goes in and out. I've been sick. But we know she goes back and forth on who she's going to support and who she doesn't. And she's even done that with the Hogs. 1 minute she's fine with them, the next minute she's not. And I'm telling you, it's like in the blink of an eye, and it's crazy. It's crazy town. You're like, what the hell happened between 1 second ago and now? And it's because we would still go in there when we would see his live, say hello. You know, I leave my spicy ass comments, and I don't fucking care. I don't deny any of them ever. They're public, and trust me, all. If I say something publicly, I know people are gonna see it. So it's not like like. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's just wild to me, and I know it doesn't make sense to a lot of people in the chat because it doesn't fucking make sense to me either.
It doesn't make sense
that
to us.
crazy.
It doesn't make sense to us either.
Why do people keep acting like this isn't a public platform? Like if I say something on another stream, you think I don't think people see it? Like
right. I know we
if
don't
I
have
say something on the stream, it's purposeful.
Right. Yes. And that's why I say everything
Exactly.
from my account. That's why I don't have any sock accounts. Because if I say it, I want you to know I said it. And it holds me accountable too. Okay. Because I know that everything I say, so I won't say something that I know is out of line, right? Because I'm not a coward. I'm not going to say it from a sock account. Some things I need to be held accountable. Like Cindy, you shouldn't say that. That's how it keeps me from saying too much wicked shit. Because sometimes I want to say some wicked shit. I type it out and I'm like, okay, so that's a bit much. Delete that shit.
Exactly.
So that's why I see everything from my account, and that's why I prefer to say things on my channel. I don't get crazy in people's chat. I don't even go in people's comment section. People that don't like me, I'm never in their comment section battling them. Never. Never.
No,
That's
and
not a-
y'all that are complete assholes and ROs and all of these things, this doesn't mean that we're on your side in any fucking way, because we
we
ain't.
just don't. We know we don't want. I don't want to fight with anybody, but and I didn't want to do this either. I didn't want to come at Koli either, and I don't want anybody else to come at her. But it's not right. You don't plant these seeds and make accusations that we did these things and we didn't do them. Guys, it's not her calling us bitches. It's not her saying she doesn't like us. Oh, they're bad people. I don't like their asses
That's
anymore.
okay.
That's fine. But
Right.
you accused us. You said that we did these things as fact. No, no, hell no.
No.
The days of allowing people to say these crazy, bold lies, guys, is over. It's over.
That's
It's the
like
specifics of it. Like she gets so
Yeah.
specific. Like it's a situation that's
It's
easily proven.
believable. You would believe her, right? Because it's like
Yes!
it's too specific. They laughed so much that they were crying with laughter.
Right. Okay.
When
the
did
times
that
I have
happen?
cried with laughter is when I talk about going to Sephora for women toys.
Right.
When Cindy does like her, when she's like Asian and like her mouth is like
My
an
mouth
old
is
Asian-
moving in my
Yes.
head.
Like
Yes.
that kills me every time, and I laugh hysterically. Like
We would never laugh at somebody's fucking downfall or somebody's
Could you
tragedy or
imagine?
trauma.
Never.
Laugh
And
at somebody's
especially
trauma. Like,
especially
what?
situations that have affected me personally. Like, we ain't doing that. Nope.
And what do liars do? Every time someone, usually a creator comes on here and lies, their lies get called out. They know that they can't show receipts because they don't have any. So
They
what
didn't
do they do every time? They come in here, they try to sympathy monger, and then they bounce.
And that's exactly what happened, guys, right before your eyes. We're not trying to be mean. She came in here saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you." Koli, last night you said we did all these horrible things, but then you come in my chat and you listen to me. Listen to me. I'm nobody's charity case. Y'all got me all bent out of shape with that. You got me all bent out of shape with that because I take care of myself. Okay. But this thing about you coming in and acting like we're the bad guys for addressing you when, again, you didn't just state your feelings. You accused us. You accused us of laughing at you, your mouth and your teeth, and you being dragged, and that never happened. And then you stated it happened in a members only. That was very purposeful too. And it's not okay. And again, anybody, get me that clip. Trust me, because I know there's a person that's a member of my channel that hates my guts. Please go through. You went through all my members only.
Yeah,
If you see that,
please.
post it publicly.
no,
Post it
no.
everywhere. Of me and JJ
no.
laughing at
Koli
Koli.
says that she has the proof, so I want to see it. She said it last night. She's got
Oh,
the
she
proof.
has the proof.
She's
Please
not
post it,
lying.
Koli.
So I want to see the fucking proof.
Yes.
I want to see it because I'm telling y'all, you'll never get it. It doesn't exist. This
Didn't
never happened.
Didn't happen.
But no one can tell me from the day that I started YouTube, okay, to now that I have not tried my damnedest to be better. Yes, I still cuss. Yeah, I still drag people. When they start it first, I respond. I don't start it.
You don't, Koli. So you didn't start this for no reason, Koli. You didn't blindside us with this for no reason, Koli. When we've had your back, we've been in your corner. We haven't talked shit about you ever. Not in members only, not in public lives, nowhere, Koli. We were blindsided with this, woken up with this morning.
There's a difference. Here I come, baby.
There is a difference.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no.
No, I don't know what you mean, actually.
It's wrong. So, tomorrow.
Wait, where did she say my name?
I don't know if we should do.
I missed it when she said my name, guys.
She
It
definitely
must have been
does.
before you started it.
She definitely says your name. I heard
Yeah.
it. I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Yes, I
It
think.
was right before.
Only reason why is now YouTube has the little.
It was right
See
before
if you would
she
know
dropped,
everyone.
right?
Like if on Discord, how you. I've only know this because I've only been in one Discord, and that was on a true crime channel, and you could see everybody's name.
Okay, hold on.
And you could see everybody's name, but I'm not.
Okay, hold
on. I don't really do a whole bunch of members.
Damn it!
You know,
Right
that
here, guys. I just want to hear this one last part so you can see.
I just wanted to see what was back there, and like with Selfie Queen Cindy, I used to love her member streams. I used to love them, and then I went in there and really was made like a fool of, and so I just never went.
I was made a fool of.
What?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's what she said.
When do we do anything to you, Koli, except for welcome you every time?
Yeah.
This is
nuts,
she
said that she was made a fool of. That never happened.
And you could see everybody's name, but I'm not sure because I've never had my own memberships, so I don't know if you would know everyone, like if on Discord, how you.
But you guys heard
or
it,
in
right?
the chat, maybe Sunshinery would.
You heard it. You heard it, guys. I don't need to. I suck at this. On my phone, I could go back 10 seconds. On my computer, I fucking suck, guys.
Yeah, we heard it. Like she was made a fool out of. But how? What do we do other than support you? I don't understand any of it. This makes no sense. It'd be different if we had an argument with someone and they lied on us. But this is crazy. This is Twilight Zone bullshit. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't
want to come and do this, man. Like this, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. There are going to be people that are going to be mad. But again, people need to listen with an open mind. We didn't come here and do this like jumping on a bandwagon, like, yeah, let's join the hate Koli. We don't hate Koli.
Never, because I feel so horrible for her. I do. And I still feel horrible. She has children, you know, she's alone a lot. She's dealing with a lot of issues. And it breaks my heart, you know, and I even feel bad calling her an asshole. But you know, you're an asshole when you lie on us about things that are very serious topics that we would never laugh at someone for. That's craziness.
If I was going to jump on a bandwagon, I would have done it a while ago.
Right? You would have. You would have. And you had a lot of reason to, because you were friends with people that couldn't stand her ass, and you still were there for her. And, you know, that's the difference, is that you are able to separate people. You know, you're friends with people that may not like Cindy and I, but do I trust that you will never go back and tell those? Even if I can't even say trust that you'll never say anything, because we don't say anything horrible.
No, and Bliss doesn't do that. She wouldn't go back and forth.
Wouldn't.
She's not a shit stirrer. She's a genuine friend. So I never worry about that. I share my whole life with Bliss. She's our best friends. We don't worry about that, and that's where we again show in proof that we're okay with people liking different people. We're okay with that.
Yeah, we don't care. You like who you like. You like who you like. And we're not telling people right now to not like Koli. Don't get us like mixed up, all right? We're not these people who want to do like 3-4 hour drag stream on her, you know, every once a month or what. Like, there's no reason for that. All we're saying is, Koli, like, either come clean and none of this shit ever happened, or show the proof, because this is nuts. This is wild. We don't know what we ever did to make you want to do these things. Bliss truly loved you. I mean, she was there for you, and we were there for her when you wouldn't answer her anymore. And she kept saying, I'm just going to try one more time. All right, I'm going to try one more time. She didn't do anything to you, girl, other than be there for you. I don't get it. You're self-sabotage. I don't get it.
And it's destroying our character. Like, I'm just done having people lie on my name. I don't have a channel. It's not just as easy for me to hop on a panel and prove some lies like other people. So I really appreciate you doing this. But honestly, if you wouldn't have done it, my ass would have went live. That's how frustrated I am with this.
We wanted to, though. We
had to, because we got your back. It's not okay. And again, these weren't just little tonterias. This wasn't little just nitpicky things.
No. And we didn't ask for this. Not at all. So anybody that shares these things or whatever, we didn't ask for it. We don't want this. Going forward, if I see her in a chat or whatever, maybe she'll probably have me blocked after this anyway. Exactly. So we're not going to go forward. All we're doing is saying, what is true and what is not, and none of what she is saying is true at all. If there was even a tiny bit, I'd be like, all right, maybe she misconstrued.
Right.
There's not even a chance of that, y'all.
No,
I'm just being
if
honest.
we had done that, like if I had said, "Oh, Bobby's coming for you," I would have said,
Yeah,
"That was
never.
my name. Sorry," but that never
Never.
happened. And I
Never.
know for a fact because I didn't think it was funny then, and we didn't know about the comment until she told us and she showed us. And yes, we were like, "Holy shit, we're sorry." We didn't know
Right.
about that. People need to stop. And she's a content creator, so she should know that because you're a content creator doesn't mean you see everything. Doesn't mean that you watch everything. There's no way. There's
I
no
would
way.
never agree with that. I just wouldn't. Even, I mean, I'm not even sub to that person, the Bobby the Cat, and haven't been for a very long
No.
time. I
He
don't
left
like the
a long time.
biased shit. It's either you're going to be non-biased as a channel that does
Right.
this, that you're calling
Right.
out stuff,
Right.
or you might as well just admit you're biased. And at that
Yeah,
point, I looked at
exactly.
it as being something dishonest because they weren't admit their bias.
There
And it
was a
was
big bias there,
obvious.
right? And it's
Yes.
okay to be biased because we all have biases. But I
Right,
admit that I have
right.
biases.
I got my damn biases. I admit my
Yeah.
biases, but
You know, but
I
you're
don't
doing
give
it.
a fuck.
No,
I will
behind the
tell you.
pretense of being fair and unbiased
Mhm.
when there's a clear bias there. So
Right.
that's the thing. She said that we were still mods. No, the hell we weren't. That's easily provable. No, we weren't. We weren't in
Right.
the comment sections, all of that.
And this
We were
isn't to
never there
hurt.
laughing.
And
What?
please understand, this isn't to hurt anybody that Koli supports right now, may
No.
not support, whatever. This isn't.
No.
This is just the truth, and we have to be honest. And if she didn't do it publicly, we wouldn't be doing this.
We wouldn't do it publicly.
Never.
We wouldn't.
Nope.
We
Never.
wouldn't have said anything publicly, but she did it publicly. And because she didn't say our names, like when she was, but she said it, guys, I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Go and make sure you say the 3 people. And she gave enough details so that people can surmise that it's us she's talking about. And she gave enough details that we knew she was talking about us, right?
And she said your name.
Mods, and she said my name, right? They were, I missed that part, so I'm sorry, guys. But before she started all of this stuff about us, she actually said my name. And she said that she was made a fool or something, that we didn't do anything like that to her. We never made her feel any kind of way. And
Never.
sometimes you internalize things, or whatever your own feelings are, don't put that on us. Because we defended her.
If she never did that, and we're like this is how much we cared about Koli. If she never did that last night and did those things, and were to come in chat, she would have been welcome just fine. And we know that she has
blocked today.
Right. And we know that she, for a little while, we didn't know why she didn't like us at all, but we would have still never been rude to her or called her a liar or anything, even though we didn't know why she did what she did to Bliss. Like, would I have ever gotten close to her? Hell no, because I saw what she did to Bliss. But that doesn't mean I needed to come live and call her a liar. I would have never done that.
No. And even if she would have thrown shade at us, right? Like, thrown shade, but not making accusations, no. But thrown shade at us, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have been like, whatever, it's your feelings. But
nothing new.
Right. But you accused us. You said that we did something again. And then you came in my chat and said, those are your feelings. Feelings aren't facts. You just proved our point, because feelings aren't facts. But you stated it as facts. You didn't say that you're feeling some kind of way. You openly, and you gave detail of these incidents that supposedly happened that never happened. And like you said, if you have the proof, post it on your channel.
Please do. Please
whatever.
do. I would love to see it.
We would
maybe
love
I was sleep.
I would eat my own shoe. I would eat my own shoe on a live if I did that.
Same, girl. Because it's never gonna happen. Like,
because it
this
didn't
is
happen.
so crazy. It's so unnecessary. You know, there are a lot of people that say things or they'll lie about us. Maybe 9 out of 10 times we ignore it the most. But I'm sorry, when you're talking about DV and laughing at you or laughing at you about your teeth, or these are things that affected me personally. So I would never So it's just it's that extra like, what the fuck? Like, what are you trying to make people think that we are? Because this is not
Why are
true.
you trying to get people to dislike us? People that are friends with us.
Why? You know why? I don't know why.
Because the people that she was addressing are people that we've known for years. And you're like, I'm going to specifically tell you, she's saying their names.
Yep.
Why would you do that unless you're trying to actively get people to turn on us for something that didn't happen? Again, if people don't like us for things that we've done and said, I understand and I respect people's boundaries. People don't have to like us. I swear, I don't go to people like, you have to like me. I'm going in your DMs. Why did you block me? I could care less. You don't like me, que va en coche, peace. But don't lie on me and then get people to turn on us. And then you're going to do it behind the scenes. I'm not going to say their name because I'm not doing the back and forth. You're making serious accusations. We have the right to defend ourselves.
Very serious and very like exact.
I keep reiterating it because I want people to understand this is not something we enjoy doing. Woke up this morning with knots in my stomach.
How long has it been? How long has it been since we've come live? Even me, like it's probably November, and a members only was the last time I was on even your panel. But today, no, man, we're not putting.
Guys, you can go back and look at my lives. I've been doing
this has nothing
makeup.
to do with what makes a person look good, what makes a person look bad. This is the truth.
No.
I will always tell the truth, no matter who it makes look good or look bad. And I've always said that. And I have been torn to shreds for telling the truth on people that the majority like. And I mean, and I knew that I would be torn to shreds, and I have been many times over telling the truth, and people wouldn't believe me. They would call me a liar. That she's this, she's that. I have nothing to gain out of this. Nothing. I never asked for a dime. I've never made a penny ever from being online. I don't have a Cash App. My PayPal is private. I don't give anybody anything. I've never asked for a single thing. So if I come here and I say something and I'm adamant about it, and I know, because there could be hundreds, maybe thousands of people that love a creator because they're so funny, they're so this, they're so that. And if you tell the truth on them, they get mad. And sorry, I'm going to tell the truth every time. And you can get mad at me. You can get mad at me. And this is one of them times I'm telling you the truth. We were lied on. None of this is true at all.
But you know what's so crazy, JJ, that Bliss and JJ are a lot alike, right?
We are.
On the fact that they will address something head on, right? They will tell you straight up. No beating around the bush. Me, I have a different personality. I try to avoid a lot. I ignore a lot, even when I get mad at myself for ignoring it. There's nothing, I'm not afraid of anybody on the internet. Like I've said 100 times, what are people gonna do? Throw bad words at me? You fucking bitch at me? Oh. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? But it's tiring and it's not fair to the subscribers. So many already just want fun to come back to YouTube. And I got tired of it. I got tired of fighting with people needlessly. So this is not something that we looked forward to. This is not something that was in us. We didn't want to do this. And it's unfortunate. But
what do I have to gain from this? I have nothing to gain from this. If anything, me being this honest is going to bring more heat on me because you're going to have people fucking commentating on the stream.
Yep.
Right.
So I did not want to do this, but
you don't have a chance.
Forced my hand. I had no choice. You guys know I'm not one to bite my tongue, but last year I bit my tongue to the point that it was fucking bleeding. Okay. And I'm done.
For the sake of her, for the sake of Koli, for the sake of the fact that we know what she goes through. And in a way, it's like, should I be mad? Not really, because I know the truth and we're able to say the truth. And the things that she said, anybody that knows us knows would never happen. That would never happen ever. But at the same time, it's like in a way, I feel bad for her. It's like, is this what you continue to do? Because you had people that were on your side, girl. You had people that were fighting for you, and you didn't even realize it. Or maybe
And
you
we
did
were,
and
right?
just
As
didn't
of 2 days
care.
ago, in our private conversations with each other, we were worried about her, like vying for her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just me. There's
No, it's not.
multiple people she's done
There's a
this
lot.
to. And I
Right.
apologize to those people. I mean, I
Yes.
never called them liars, but I definitely had Koli's back and I was blinded. And I just thought Koli was misunderstood.
Yeah.
And
Yes, me too.
she's, this is going to sound like a drag, but she's very reactionary on top of being extremely immature, in my opinion. And that's never a good combination.
And
You're
and
right.
and a lot of people used to say, you know, Coley has patterns of behavior. And
Right.
again, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna end very soon because it's, you know,
Yeah, I
but
got to get off soon.
I agree. I agree. It's a pattern where she gets close with somebody and then ghosts them because she gets close with somebody else, and then shit talks them and then explodes on her channel publicly, and it's a recurring theme, and it's not okay because we didn't do anything. And again, you don't have to like us, you don't have to support us, all of that is good.
No, you don't.
You can
Nope.
say that you don't support us. She said that before about me, and I didn't address it. I didn't say anything. I ignored it. She has the right to her feelings. I know she goes back and forth with how she feels.
Right.
You know, everybody deals with stuff in their lives, and I have always taken into consideration all the things that Koli deals with, okay, that I can't even imagine dealing with, and that played a big factor, and that's why this was
Yeah.
so hard for me to do, for us to
It
do right
it
now.
it does, Cindy, but the reality is you know that all of us, and you know some things I'm going through. I
Hmm.
know what you go through. We
And
know
Bliss,
some things that Bliss goes through. Like all of us have issues, and it can't only be one person all the time. And then to hear that one person that you're trying to rally around and kind of like scoop up and hug on and be like everything's gonna be okay, to hear that they just like pretty much spit in your face and be like, not only am I not going to support you anymore, you asshole, but I'm going to lie about you. Like, that's hard. That's a
yeah,
tough pill to swallow,
that
to be
is, that
honest.
is.
It really is.
So you're gonna accuse us and then, you know, say that you're gonna tell these people behind the scenes our names. Again, that is harmful. That's harmful
Very, very,
because you're not
very.
giving us the opportunity to defend ourselves. At least if you're gonna say that, please show proof of it. You can't
Mm-hmm.
say things like that half-ass. You can't say you're not
Please.
gonna say their names because you don't want to back and forth when you've already created this situation because you're willing. See, if you were gonna say, oh, these people did X, Y, and Z to me, right? You were going to say that, and you were not going to say anybody's names. You were not going to say it behind the scenes. That's a whole different thing. But you weren't going to say it publicly, but behind the scenes, you were going to tell any and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's just as bad. It's worse.
That's that
It's
behind the scenes shit that I'll never get down with.
No.
me neither. Me
And that
neither.
causes a lot of problems.
And
Nope.
you know, you've known us, Bliss, and you were on the opposite side at one point where you didn't like us. And you know, Cindy and I don't do that shit. We just don't. We don't get down that way. We don't do behind, not at all. Like, if we, a lot of times it's like, look at the picture of my kid, or, you know, I heard this on this
We share
stream.
about
Can you
our
believe this
families, right?
bullshit? Yeah,
We're
exactly.
legit friends.
Yes,
And
we're
I never
friends.
not liked you guys. I just want to make that clear. I was just, I mean, I wasn't informed. I was
I
naive.
know.
I tried to be
I'm
like
that way
Mama
too.
T, and I just don't have that quality in me like Mama T has. She's fucking amazing. I
I
Tea is,
know.
tried, but I
She's
can't
awesome.
have people, especially when I get close to people. I'm not gonna be somewhere where they're
Right.
being lied on and dragged. That's just not who I am.
Right.
yeah,
And you didn't know us. So that it's
yeah,
fair, you know,
yeah.
in a way, because you didn't know. But now that you know us, do you ever see us plotting and scheming and planning to like out someone and screw them
Never,
over, or
Here's her
never?
kid. Look at her
never.
mom. Here's her address. Here, like, get the fuck. That's crazy,
Uh-uh.
man.
Mine
We
is all
don't.
the personal stuff in Discord, like our
That we
family
share with
stuff
each
and
other, right?
pictures. I would have, aside from that, I would have no problem taking screenshots of our fucking Discord from the moment I came in, where it's been like
Right.
and putting it publicly, because we don't do that shit.
No, and me and Cindy have gotten a bad rap with that shit forever. Like, oh,
Because of
they
one
do
person.
this, they do that, they did, and it's
Because
like
they were
no,
projecting, because that's what they were doing.
And there's no way to fight that in a way other than to say that no, we don't. I don't want that.
We did combat that because nothing has ever come out. Look at his selfie and JJ in Discord. None.
Right.
If we call
They like
somebody
to say it,
and we
but
don't
there's
like,
no
we'll say it in
proof.
their face, right? We'll call somebody a bitch. They think you're a bitch. You're a bitch. But none of that. It's not none of that. Look, Selfie and JJ and Bliss and all of them doxing somebody and showing kids and making fun of kids and
never.
None of that.
Never.
Nope. No. And I'll be honest, I want no part of that in any kind of chat or
sorry
Discord.
what happened to you too. Sorry, go ahead, JJ.
I don't want any part of anything like that. So please don't ever try to add me to a group chat or a Discord or anything where that kind of shit goes down, because I will leave and I'll probably tell on you because I don't like that shit.
You can't.
No, like that's bullshit. I don't want it done to me. So why?
Right.
You know,
listen,
to other
at least
people,
she's honest. You're doing some grimy shit.
I gotta say, I'm really happy Rebrand was here.
I am
there,
too.
that is one person that I really wanted to be here. There was one other person, and knowing them, they're probably in the bushes watching, and I don't blame them for not commenting. But they left a very interesting comment on one of Bobby's videos. And it just says everything to a T. It shows the patterns of behavior.
Yes.
So I'm not going to call out that person by name, but I see you.
Yes.
And I believe you, obviously. So you're validated.
Yeah. And I just want to say, but you know, before we go, like Koli, like you didn't have to do this. Like we were your friends. We were trying to be your friend. We had your back. You didn't have to do this. And if you have some kind of proof that maybe I was, you know, sleepwalking and talking and streaming at the same time, and you got some kind of proof that we ever did something bullshit like this, because let me tell you, I know for sure that you had a very, very good friend in Bliss Chris. She wanted and was there for you, and even made excuses for you.
Yes.
On quite a lot of occasions. So I feel bad for you, and I hope that whatever you're aiming to do, you do, but it's not including lying on people that have only wished well for you.
No. And I want to say this will not be whenever we come live throwing shade at Koli.
This is it. I'm done.
This is it.
This is a one and done. And this was because this was something serious accusations.
It doesn't make me feel good to do it right now.
It doesn't.
I don't want to repeat it.
We didn't want to do this at all to her. And again, we don't want no hate sent to her. Not behind the scenes, not in front of the scenes, not sideways, to the left or the right, none of that shit. Okay? No. We have the right to defend ourselves again, because this was serious shit that's being said about us. And serious shit is not going to slide between my fingers anymore. And people can like me, they don't have to like me, but you're going to respect me because I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar, and you're not going to lie on me. You're not going to lie on my friends.
All right, Cindy, thanks for doing this. Thanks for having me on. I got to go get my kids off the bus.
Okay, Bliss, love you.
Get the littles.
Right.
Love you.
Love you, ladies. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yes. So I thank you, Manita, for being here. And again, me, Bliss, and JJ are sick. And some things just need to be done. And again, there's going to be people that are mad. And that's your right. You have the right to be mad.
Right.
As just the
and
same
if you
way
have questions,
you can ask.
If you have questions, you can ask anytime. You can DM me, you know, and I haven't been looking at my IGs because I freaking hate the DMs on IGs. It's like a million of them, and it's always issues and problems, you know. It's like, but honest to God, if you've got an issue, you can even leave a comment under here if you have any questions, because I would be happy to answer. That's how sure I am.
It's all in the presentation, guys. It's all in the presentation.
Right. You can't be like, JJ, you stupid bitch. Let me ask you a question. Because then,
Because then you're going to be blockity, block, block, block.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
after that, I'm not going to want to hear shit you have to say. But
Right.
if you have a question, I'd be happy to answer it. If there's
And so
ever
would
a
I.
time that you thought that you saw I was ever unkind to Koli, please let me know. Because honest
Yep.
to God, I've always thought that
Pull us up.
my
Pull us up. If we're lying, then
Yeah.
show us the receipts, and we'll take accountability for that.
Absolutely. I'm
on
all
God.
for taking accountability if
didn't
I
happen.
did some shit, and I always apologize. And
Yeah. I've
I
been
always
unkind to some people. I have people that I don't like. I've been a little harsh, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to lie.
I
but
don't,
no,
I don't lie either.
no.
If I truly, y'all know, I'm not going to apologize if I don't mean it. I mean, you guys already know that. So if I'm sorry for something and I did something that I don't remember, I honest to God, this is crazy, y'all. It's like the Twilight Zone. That's how sure I am. I didn't do no shit.
But no, I'm 100. You know how they be on Maury? How
Yeah.
certain are you that he's the father? I'm 1,000,000%. He is not the father. I'm fucking
Right.
1,000,000% sure we ain't do it. All right. All right.
And we
I'm
know
willing to
that
go
this is
Maury.
shit that we're on social media. We know a lot of this stuff is recorded and screenshots and all that. We would not be on here. We wouldn't be on here saying that we didn't do no shit,
Right? I
knowing
didn't
that
do
it
it in
could
my
be
old
pulled
chest,
up.
knowing I'm lying. Like all my members only lives are there. All my lives except for one, JJ's birthday. Everything else is on my channel. The good, the bad, and the ugly is still on my channel.
Right.
So,
Yep.
and that's why
You
I
could
leave
hear
everything
me
on my channel.
slur some words, not driving a couple of times on
Right.
Cindy's channel because these
Right. She
motherfuckers,
doesn't
they like
drink
to
and
lie.
drive.
Yeah.
We drink and live, not we.
Fuck out of here.
You
This
know
is
what I mean?
crazy.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
stupid.
But
a lot of it.
we will be back on the 28th because it is my 23rd anniversary. Oh my God! And I meant to say thank you to Virgie. Dang it!
So excited.
Virgie gave me a $50 super chat before the live even started in the chat. So thank you, my sweet Virgie. I meant to say it earlier, but I got wrapped up. So I will say it again on the 28th. I will thank her again in the beginning of the live. Thank you for that. It was not necessary. And again, Koli, listen, we're not gonna go back and forth. We're not gonna. This is not starting a war with you. We don't want a war with you.
Not at all. You got enough with those other people.
That.
We don't want to do that to you at all.
We're not.
I hated doing this because it, in a way, kind of validates some of the things they say. Not all of them because they're out of pocket, but a few things, and we didn't want to do this.
If you are still listening, this isn't open season on Koli. That's not what it is. But if you sit back rationally and think about it, Koli, you were wrong. You accused us. You didn't fake. We never did, and we had the right to defend ourselves. Because put yourselves in our shoes, you would have came immediately and lost your shit, and we didn't. And I think that we tried to handle it the best way we can. Yeah, we got hot because as listening to it, it's upsetting. But we don't want you to be attacked. We don't want anybody to feel put in the middle. People can go wherever they want freely and happily. But just stop, Koli. Just stop. You don't fuck with us. All right. We understand that. No pressure. But please don't accuse us because receipts were it didn't happen, bro. Okay? So I love you guys and I thank you. And JJ, go rest and feel better.
I'm going to. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us and listening to me. I try not to get all crazy, especially when I'm not feeling good. I just, you know me. I get frustrated and it comes out.
And I didn't want to do this, guys. I promise. I'm moving away from drama. But again, I've said, because I'm not a liar, when I have to address something, I'm going to address something. I am. Okay? So I hope to see you guys on the 28th to celebrate my 23rd anniversary in recovery.
I'm so proud
I'm
of
looking
you.
forward to it. And I hope to see you all there. And thank you guys for listening and understanding with an open mind. I appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, and please don't attack Koli, please.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want that. And that's on God. We don't want that. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great day. Great rest of your day. Y como siempre, te quiero mucho, mi amores. I hope you have a great day. Nos vemos until Wednesday. right? Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry, guys. And Mama T, I love you, girl. I love you, love you, love you, my girl. I love you all. Bye, guys.
Yes.
Love bomb.
Bye,
They're gonna
everybody.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.